Brandon Lamont asks, how long does it take you to grow a decent sized beard, and do oils help? I don't really know what a decent sized beard, like what the measuring stick of that would be. I would say what I have right now is a decent sized beard. And a few videos back, I looked like this, and now I look like this. And that was June 8th, and today is July 27th. So a little over a month and a half, and I got this going on. Like a wild man. Now oils. I don't really think that oils, like, particularly help the growth. Oh god, that's way too much. I don't know if they help the growth, but it feels amazing. Feels really good, and it smells really good too. You know, if you have tried to grow a beard, you know that there's like an itchy stage, and throwing in some oil kind of helps with that, I think. Helps you get through that. And it's just nice. I feel like I'm pampering myself. Yeah, so that's that. Zach B asks, ristretto or not ristretto, and why? That is the question. I like ristretto. I think it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I feel like it has a little bit more flavor, and it's kind of, I like them. But you know, sometimes I just want regular, sometimes I want ristretto, so I don't know. Depends on the phases of the moon, I guess. Abby Robinson asks, what is the best name for a camper van? Obviously war rig. Yeah, you call your camper van your war rig. Yeah. Becky Ann asked a bunch of questions. I'm gonna speed round, get through them. Alright. What are your pros and cons about living in the PNW versus the SW? If you don't know, I'm originally from the Southwest, wonderful New Mexico times, and now I live in the Pacific Northwest in the great, really cool Portland times. The pros and cons, specifically about the two, like, regions in general, not specifically Las Cruces, New Mexico and Portland, Oregon. I would say, like, a pro of the Pacific Northwest is that there's a lot more moisture in the air, but not like humidity, because I don't like humidity. But like, my skin feels nice here, you know, whereas it was like dried out in the Southwest a little bit. Like, I mean, it's fine, but yeah, my skin just feels nice and silky smooth all the time. Now, I'd say definitely a pro of the Southwest is you don't have to worry about mold and just everything being soggy all the time like you do up here. They both have their charms. I like them both. All pros. Pros all day. Becky Ann also asks, do you believe in a spiritual realm? Yes, my beliefs are a little bit complicated on that because I think that this is the spiritual realm, but I don't really want to get into it. Short answer, yes. If you could hang out with a YouTube personality, who would it be? Wheezy Waiter, for sure. Wheezy Waiter's great. Seems like he'd be fun to hang out with. Becky Ann also asks, dogs, cats, both, or neither? Neither. I like cats and dogs. They're both great, but one is better, and dogs are just better. And I'm sorry. I like cats. Dogs are just better. It's just a fact. I don't have to defend it. But I do like cats, I promise. Becky Ann finally asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Probably like 5. Thank you for your questions, guys. If you'd like to leave questions for the next Ask Papa Mooney, you can do so in the comments of this video or on Twitter using the hashtag AskPapaMooney, and I'll try and answer them, you know, because I'm a wise sage. I asked you guys what your superpower would be. I went with teleportation. Becky Ann seconds it. Zach B says definitely flying. Flying would be pretty dope. It'd be like Peter Pan. Brandon Lamont would take flying because I took teleportation, but you know, we can share teleportation. You know, it'd be fine. We could have like teleportation duels or something. Talk to me about it. Finally, Benjamin Robinson says, I would choose being able to go hella fast like Flash. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, all of these are just ways to get around, you know, teleportation, flying, going hella fast like Flash. That's interesting. That, like, so many of us value being able to go around quickly. I'm gonna think about that. And my question for you this time is cabin in the woods or beach house, and why? I generally am a cabin in the woods kind of guy, but right now I could go for a beach house, I think. All right. I have been David L. Mooney, and you have been lovely. Thank you for your questions, and I will see you next week.